Okay, so the 750C is a color display. It has a 3.2-inch IPS screen. It is rated voltage from 36 volts all the way to 72 volts, so that's a good thing. It comes with a pin pad. It has a plus button, the minus button, the menu button, and the power button. And right now I'm going to put the dimensions of the pin pad and the display on the screen so you can pause the screen to look at that. So to turn on your display, just hold down the power button for a few seconds. So this is the home screen for the 750C. On the top left is the time. In the middle is the mode. It could be the street mode or race mode, and I'll show you how to change that in a second. On the top right is the voltage of the battery. Over here is your real-time speed. You can toggle the speed statistics, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. In the middle is the assist level, and you can change that by the up and down button. So it's as low as 0. Right now it's set for 5. You can actually, on this display, set it to 3 assist levels, 5 or 9, and I'll show you how to change that. Over here is the power in wattage. On the bottom left is your trip values, and that's just a logo. So let me show you how to toggle the speed statistics. So if you press the menu button one time, now it goes to average speed. Press it one more time, it goes to kilometers per hour. That's the maximum speed, and the original one was the real speed. If you want to toggle the trip values, you just press the power button once. So this is the odometer. That is the time of your trip, the range, and the first option was the trip, like how much kilometers you're doing the trip. To toggle the mode, what you have to do is double click the power button really quickly, and now you see it's in race mode. Double tap it again, it's in street mode. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to go into the menu settings. So if you double tap the menu button twice quickly, it goes into the menu settings. So double tap the power button, it changes the mode. Double tap the menu button and it goes into the menu settings. There's 2 menu options here. This is the display settings, and if you press the power button one more time, it goes into basic settings. And within the basic settings is the advanced setting too. So I'll show you all this in a second. Let's go back to the display settings. So this is where you can change your units from metric to imperial. So you just click the menu button on top. When it's blinking, then you can press the up and down button on the pin pad and you can change it. So I'm going to save it to imperial. Just press the M button one more time. Let's go down to brightness level. So I like it 5, so you can have 0 and all the way up to 5. Auto off is basically once you have any minutes of inactivity on the bike, your display would automatically turn off. So you have an option of 4, 3, 2, 1, and it goes all the way up to, let's see what it goes up to. Or you can turn it off so it doesn't turn off, but I wouldn't recommend that because you're going to drain your battery. I like 5. 5 is a good happy medium. Next option is your battery indicator. So you could either have it in voltage, capacity, or percent. Voltage would be the most accurate, so I would just keep it on voltage, but it's your preference. Next one is self-testing. CYC says don't mess with this setting. They're working on this. That's for something internal on the CYC, so just don't touch that one. And the last is to change your clock setting. So once you change your clock, and then you can exit your setting right here. Okay, let me show you what's in the basic settings menu option. So the first option over here is the wheel size. So it goes as low as 16 inches. This one's a 29er. So I'm going to change it to 29 and then you save it by pressing the M button. I'm running a 72 volt battery. So this is a good thing about this display. It goes all the way up to 72 volts. But I'm running 52. This is if you want to have a password when you start up the bike. This is what you were set it at, but make sure to remember your password. Advanced setting, I'll show you in a little bit. Factory setting. This is if you want to change your display options all the way back to factory settings. If you press yes and save it, it will go back to factory settings, all but default options. I don't want to change that. And the last option over here is information. So you can get your average speed, max speed, trip, odometer, range. It gives you some product information also. So this is your product information. And the last option over here was the battery option, battery information. So battery information. Okay, now we're gonna go into the advanced settings. So when you go inside the advanced setting, it's gonna ask you for a password. The default password on these displays, the 750C, is 1919. So you can just toggle up and down, and when you're on the 9, just press the M, saves it. Boom. Okay, so now you're in the advanced settings. So this is where you can set your speed limit, your current limit, the poles in the motor, start after poles, clockwise start, yes or no, throttle 6 kilometers, no. Let me show you what's on the next page. So throttle level, mode, so you can change your mode from here to street or race if you want to. This is where you would change your assist level. So I like it on 5, but if you want to change that, you can go as low as 3 or you can go as high as 9. So I'm just going to leave it at 5, but you can change that if you want. And your start mode. So that's it. That is the 750C display for CYC. Hopefully this information was useful. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.